Hey guys, hi, good morning. It's me, Nay. Welcome to my station, guys. Welcome to my channel. This is Nay Say POV. It is my point of view. This is the station. This is the channel where pop culture meets history. All right, guys, so good morning. This morning's topic is real familiar with the majority of the people in my age group. Okay, you know I'm a grandmother, so get into it. The topic is, has anyone seen Miss Jackie? Now, you may not understand the topic, but once I start explaining it to you, you will. Today's topic, ladies and gentlemen, is, has anyone seen Miss Jackie? Okay, now, when I was growing up, you too, because you're around my age. When I was growing up, Miss Jackie was in the window. You know who Miss Jackie is or was, because I don't know if Miss Jackie is around anymore. Today's topic, ladies and gentlemen, is, has anyone seen Miss Jackie? Okay, Miss Jackie was the lady in the window, yelling out the window to the children outside playing, talking about, y'all better be careful now. I'm going to tell your mother. Listen, somebody go to the store and get me a Pepsi. Y'all know who Miss Jackie was, right? Miss Jackie was CNN. She knew all the news. Miss Jackie was the internet before the internet was even birthed, okay? Miss Jackie could get on the hotline, i.e. the telephone, or just call Bertha and them. She knew who to call, when to call them, and what to say to them about their children and what we were doing out in them streets. Miss Jackie knew everything, right? And guess what, guys? We were afraid of Miss Jackie because we didn't want Miss Jackie to tell our mother and father what we were out there doing or saying, being disrespectful. Yeah, we didn't want Miss Jackie to squeal on us. We were afraid of Miss Jackie. We respected Miss Jackie, and dare I say, we loved Miss Jackie. Because after Miss Jackie tell on your ass, guess what Miss Jackie do? She'll fry you some fish and some chicken till you come in the house and eat. So what I'm saying to you all, ladies and gentlemen, today's topic is, has anyone seen Miss Jackie? We need her. I'm calling all the Miss Jackies. We need in our community to have Miss Jackie again. I don't know where she went. I really don't, okay? We need that lady in the window. And when I say in the window, I'm talking about where I grew up, Miss Jackie was in the window. But maybe where you grew up, Miss Jackie was just sitting out on her porch. Or Miss Jackie was the lady at the school. Or perhaps Miss Jackie was the lady walking her dog down the street every day at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. But nonetheless, everybody, we had Miss Jackie. I want to know where she went, because now it seems like we're all disconnected, and that's why our communities are going up. You know what? And our children are running amok. Because there's no more Miss Jackies watching out for the neighborhood as a whole. I'm not just talking about the children. Miss Jackie actually watched out for the mailman. Miss Jackie watched out for that, you know, that family that wasn't doing too good. They were down in that on their luck. Miss Jackie watched out for them too. She coordinated efforts to make sure they ate. Y'all know who Miss Jackie was? She was the neighborhood Good Samaritan. She was the neighborhood Big Mama. Yes, Miss Jackie was about that organization life. Miss Jackie would put things together and make sure they worked out for their good. We need more Miss Jackies, right? That's what we're lacking. The reason I say that is because recently I did a video, guys, about our children out in these streets wilding. Yeah, they're out here in all of these different areas throughout the country just wreaking havoc on communities and neighborhoods and in stores and malls. And I'm not saying they don't have any home training. I believe the majority of them do, actually. But what I also know is that Miss Jackie kind of had the information before it went down. She kind of knew something was brewing. Yeah. And Miss Jackie would, tell your mom and your dad, yo, watch his children. I'm hearing some stuff about them. And the parents didn't get offended. What the parents did was they thanked her. And they checked their children. They weren't ready to say, yo, mind your business, old lady, nosy bee. Nah, the parents listened to Miss Jackie and they thanked her. And they told their children, if Miss Jackie is telling me the truth, I'm going to knock your block off your head. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Parents just didn't side with their children because they knew the adults had their children's best interest at heart. Yes. Miss Jackie could also tell you about your children at school. Maybe Miss Jackie was the lunch lady. Yeah, maybe Miss Jackie was, I don't know, the hall monitor, the crossing guard, or that parent that was always up at the school because she was in charge of the PTA. Yeah. So now we got parents talking about, Miss Jackie, you need to mind your business before I hurt you. Miss Jackie, you nosy. So I think that's what happened to Miss Jackie. Miss Jackie got tired of being told off. Miss Jackie got tired of being threatened. We didn't realize that Miss Jackie was a gem in our community and that we need her back. So, ladies and gentlemen out there, today's topic is, has anyone seen Miss Jackie? I'm concerned for our children. We're living in a time where, the government is against us. It always has been. But right now, the blatant nature of what this administration is doing lets me say this. We need all hands on deck in such a way that we can curb some of this bad behavior our children are displaying so that they won't end up in the system as a number with a damn orange jumpsuit on their back. We need to really gather ourselves, with all of our creative genius, with all of the stuff, the culture that we have brought to this country, with all of our ingenuity, our smarts. Why are we lagging behind those who have benefited from our efforts? I'm talking the Hispanics, the Asians, every other immigrant who have come here are now trickling ahead of us. They're surpassing us in more ways than we remember. So I'm saying this because when we teach ourselves and our babies, we have strength in that. We can tell one another, listen, Miss Jackie is a valuable asset. Don't disrespect her. Call on her for guidance. Call on her for wisdom. Ask her what it is that you're doing wrong so that she can direct you on your right path. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm asking you, please, if you know a Miss Jackie, treasure her, honor her, and tell her she's very well needed. My name is Nay. I have something to say. Teach yourself and your babies. Let them know Miss Jackie is what we need. Peace and I love you. Have a good day.